Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast of
Hijas con Propósito, One God, Two Mics.
Yeah, we're really excited to be back again. Today for today's podcast, we will be talking about
Our life story.
yes, our life story / testimony.
Yeah.
Today. It's gonna be a little serious, but a good one.
Yeah. A little bit long too, but it's okay.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see where it takes us.
We'll see how long it takes when
Yeah.
we're editing it. I just cut out everything.
Literally. Where do we start? You want to start? I want to start.
No, actually, it's kind of scary.
It's yeah. Oof.
It's gonna be good though.
Yeah.
This is it's scary for us right now in the moment, but I know that like the reason why we're talking about it is so you guys can see that like it's gonna be okay no matter what, that the Lord's got you 100% because He's got us. Like, we're here, and it's crazy to think how far we've come. And yeah, I'm kind of like scared.
Yeah
Actually, I don't know why it's hitting me right now.
Yeah.
I'm getting scared to talk about like my testimony.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to go?
No, you can go first.
I don't even know where to start. So I was born in
Oh my gosh, given the whole like I was born in this city, this state, like the whole thing. Okay,
casi,
that far.
Bro, my life story is
from the moment you left the hospital.
casi, literally when I was a child.
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't know, where can I start? Like before my parents got divorced. Really, it's because it's a lot. It's literally since I was a kid. Like, what can I even say? I don't even know how to start it. It just starts with trauma.
You're like low-key. It's just low-key trauma dumping.
Literally, I'm just gonna trauma dump y'all. Okay, so yeah, basically, this is also like, I guess you can. Well, obviously, it's like God coming through. Like, this is very much like you can see how God worked in my life, even though I didn't even know at the time. But yeah, like since I was small, like my parents, it's me, my brother. I have an older brother and a little sister, and then obviously my parents. My parents were together up until I was 12. They split up, and then but before that, I remember because they would fight a lot. They would fight a lot. I remember I would always be just like, it was literally like a movie scene, all dramatic, bro. But I mean, with good reason. But still, literally, I would be, because I would sit on like the passenger side, but at the back.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. And then my brother was always in the middle, and my sister was always on the other side. So my parents would be fighting and screaming, and I'd just be sitting outside, like silently crying. Brother, I'm traumatized.
Like, I'm picturing it. You're just like,
like the hand
like,
on the
window like that. Like, that's what I'm picturing.
Bro, casi, because I would just, I would be like, I would be so frustrated because they would fight all the time, and like, it wasn't even like, it was. I'm gonna expose my mom a little bit here, but she would literally, it's because, but also my dad was like not a good person. Well, a good husband, I'll say that. He would they would just always fight. It was bad. And then my mom, it would be to the point where mom would randomly on a red light get off the car and walk out, and then so we'd all just be in the back, like, yeah, but like obviously like scared, sad, all the emotions. So I'd just be in the back silently crying because I wouldn't want anyone to ask me like, oh, what's wrong or whatever. So I'd just be back there like silently crying. Literally.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I'm bad. It's the movie scenes. But then I would like also be praying like, oh God, just like split them up already. Like, I do not want them to be like, if I'm gonna go through this, like, I do not want them to be together. Like, I'm freaking 9 seeing this, like, and I know what's going on, like, why? And so I would just pray and be like, God, please. Like, I think at that moment I didn't even understand the concept of what or who God was. I just knew to say that. I don't know why, but like to genuinely pray and be like, God, like split them up. And yeah, I was like, oh, it was every time. And then they finally split up. I was like, dang, I prayed a little too hard. But they finally split up when I was 12, and that kind of sucked. Well, obviously, very much sucked. It sucked because I remember that day so vividly. That will never leave my mind. Yeah, but I remember it, and then like, but I remember that I was the only one crying. My brother and my sister like were whatever. They were just watching a movie, and I was like, are y'all not seeing this? Like, yeah. And I was crying, and I remember I told my brother, I was like, why aren't you crying? He's like, why are you crying? I was like, because. But it was so sad. And then, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I'm dead. Okay. No, it's fine. Oh,
it's okay. It's the vulnerability.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It sucks. Oh my God, what the why am I crying? I'm like, okay. I've told this before. Why the hell am I crying right now? It does suck. Oh my gosh. That's annoying.
No, it's okay.
It does suck because I was the closest to my dad. And I tell this to a lot of people, like me and my brother and my sister, we all have different experiences with my dad just because like we experienced him in different ways. I feel like I was the closest to him, and like I was such a daddy's girl, and like whenever we would go out, it was always me and him. He would like go change his oil, we would like, and we'd just like walk around the store while his like car was getting fixed or whatever. It was just like little things like that where I was very attached to my dad. So when he left, like it really did, like it sucked a lot. And then it sucked because we didn't even see him after that for like a few years. And like he didn't even try to reach out. So, and it sucked because he lived literally like across the street from us, and he didn't even try to reach out. So it was like, what the hell? It sucked. And then at the same time, like I don't blame him, because I don't blame anyone. Like I don't blame anyone for what happened. It just was part of life. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, he didn't necessarily choose to leave. So, like, and like he was sleeping in his car for a long time. Like, and then he lost his car, and like at the time, well, he still, whatever, he was renting a room. And like, I remember like he didn't like have the only jobs he could get were really far away. So he was living like in Santa Ana, and then he would drive all the way, or not drive, bus it all the way to like Lake Forest. And then like to get his check, like no one dropped it off. He would have to bus it all the way over here to Anaheim. Like, and sometimes we would go with him, and it's like, dang, my dad struggled so much, and it like it does suck. And like yeah, it was just, I don't blame him. I don't blame anyone for what happened. It just is part of what happened, and it sucks. And then, so yeah, I think about that a lot. And then that happened. They split up, and then finally, like, he started reaching out more. So we'll like see him once in a while. He's not like the best father, I'll say that for sure. But I still love him. That's still my dad.
Yeah.
And then also though, like my mom, like, oh my gosh, that woman, she's oh my god, amazing. Like, because again, like my dad didn't reach out for years. He's never helped with money, like with my mom, honestly. Never. Like, when we would hang out with him, we would go eat, and he would buy us a pair of shoes. Like, that was his contribution.
Yeah.
And then my mom, so she was with us like by herself from when I was 12 to now, basically. And in the beginning, she was single for a while. So like we were living in an apartment with my dad when they broke up, and then in that same apartment complex, we went to live in a different apartment. But then we rented out a room to a lady. We were never like, and this is the longest we've lived anywhere. Where I live right now, this is the longest we've ever lived anywhere. And So we went to live in that apartment, and then in the other one, then we moved from there to some other apartment complexes. But then that's when she was in an abusive relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was out of the picture, but then we obviously, like, we weren't stable with income, so we had to move to a room, and it was just me, my brother, my sister, and my mom, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And we were, like, confined to a room. I remember it was literally my brother's twin bed, my sister's twin bed, and then me and my brother in a bunk bed, and then my mom had just cobijas on the floor, like, next to us. And we were there for a good while, and the lady, like, even though she was my mom's friend, she'd be like, oh, like, you can't cook in the morning, or you can't cook at night because whatever reasons. And it was just like, bruh, like, we were just there. Like, okay. And, like, we've had so many situations where we had either had to rent out a room to someone or from someone, and we just struggled so much. And my mom, though, like, she never had us, even though, like, she couldn't cook, she would cook, like, in the middle of the day. Like, she would come home and, like, cook and just always have our meals prepared. Like, no matter what, she always had food on the table for us. Mm-hmm. Never, like, went homeless, gracias a Dios. Like, even though it was a room, we had a roof over our heads. Like, she's done so much for us, like, that I'm like, where did you get that energy with 3 children and by yourself? Like, where? Like, I don't. And, like, on top of that, we were all around the same age, like, all teenagers at the same age, like, trying to rebel and be crazy, and, like, her trying to control us, but also she's, like, out of the house because she has to work, and, like, it was a lot. So, like, I give so many props to my mom for just being there for us, for trying to, like, for doing all that she did for us. Like, I know God gave her that, like, energy and that whatever she needed in that moment, because I know she's gone through, I'm sure there was even struggles where she hasn't even told us about, you know. So it's just, I'm like, dang, like, you're wild. And now we're in a position, like, thank God, where, like, she has a husband that loves her, he's good to us, and, like, and we're in a good place right now. It's just that was like a roller coaster. But yeah, it's been a lot. So where I'm like, dang, like, we've gone through so much, but, like, we're still standing, we have a roof over our heads. Like, I'm grateful for the life that I'm grateful for every situation, even though I was sad about it or whatever. Like, I know it happened for a reason, and it's like where we're all supposed to be. Yeah, I think that's it. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. That was my life story.
Okay, well, tell us how.
I just cried my eyes out.
It's okay. Tell us how you came, like, to the Lord again.
Yeah. So that was basically, oof. I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it. Obviously, like, I know it had to happen. In between all of that, obviously, trauma comes from all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, like, I know I've never gone to a therapist. I probably should. But like, it starts off with that. Like, obviously, like, my dad is out of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't look for us for a few years. I look for validation in other places. So, I think, I don't know. I don't even know. That's kind of how it starts, I guess you could say. But, like, I just started, like, oh, I want to go out more. I want to do this. Like, obviously, you see social media. Everyone's out and about. Everyone's doing whatever they're doing, and that looks cool.
Mm-hmm. And
then you go with friends, and then you see how they're living and stuff like that. And that's what I just started doing. Like, I just... At 16-ish, I started, like, going out. Obviously, nothing crazy because my mom is still strict. Mm-hmm. Like, she's always been strict, mostly. So, like, I would go out, but it wasn't ever like, oh, like, you could... I'm up till late hours, but I was like, oh, people are smoking, people are drinking, like, I'm gonna partake in this. Like, and I would do it here and there, but I don't think my mom ever found out. Mom, don't watch this. But yeah, I would just like go out and drink and smoke and like hang out, and I knew it wasn't ever okay, but it was just like something everyone was doing, and I was like, oh, like I should do this to fit in or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, always since I was little. And then I don't even know. Yeah, it was just always the partying, the drinking, the talking to different people that I probably shouldn't have been talking to.
Mm-hmm.
And then ultimately, like, honestly, the drinking took over. Like, so is this bad to say? I don't think I was ever addicted to actually drinking. Like, alcohol was easy for me to get rid of.
Oh,
like,
okay. Were you like addicted to like the?
I think it was more the feeling. It was the feeling of like, and now I realize it was such a lie that the level was, or the level, the level, the devil was like selling me on. Because I would be like, oh, so I'm shy, I'm anxious, I'm all these things, which I think I was, but now I'm like, was I really? Because I am shy, but I'm not like weird. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I can go up to a stranger and be like, oh, or a cashier, you know. And before I'd be like, oh, I can't do that. Like, I need a shot for this.
It's like you were like telling yourself these things, like that's like what your mind started thinking.
Yeah, so I was like, what the heck? Now I think about it, I'm like, but yeah, it was the feeling of like, oh, it's easier to go up to, or just do things in general, literally. It's easier when I'm drunk or I'm buzzed, so I would drink a lot. It was the drinking definitely took over, and everything felt easier when I was buzzed. And so whenever anyone would be like, let's go hang out, we're gonna go to the bar or whatever, we're gonna go drink, I would be like, yeah, I'm down, every single time. And yeah, it eventually led to that day of like, of me getting into a car accident. But like, my mom always told me to, and I should have listen to your moms, because your moms are always right. Like, they were friends. She would call them amigas de la peda, which is like just party friends, basically. Like, those aren't real friends. Those are friends that just hang out with you when they want to go drink or party or whatever. They don't check up on you, they don't ask how you're doing, they don't want to hang out, just randomly go eat. Like, they just want to hang out with you to get drunk and do dumb things, basically.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, no, they're not like that. And then they were. So it yeah, it just came to that day, like, where I got into that car accident that I talked about previously. It was the day after Thanksgiving.
Was it
oh my
really?
gosh, yeah.
So a year ago?
2 years ago now.
2 years ago?
I was 25.
From the 28th?
Yeah.
So 2 years ago from Friday. Coming on to your second year. That's insane.
It was literally to the day right after Thanksgiving. I remember, because I was like, they wanted to go out on Thanksgiving, but I was like, no, I'm being with my family. And they're like, all right, let's go out the day after.
The big leader.
I was like, okay. So we went out, and it was actually another. So it was 4 of us. It was my friend, me, and then our other friend and her boyfriend. So it was his birthday, and we went out for that reason.
Oh, okay.
And so yeah, it was that day we went, and I remember because I was living by myself, but I was at my mom's for Thanksgiving. I slept over. I woke up. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take off because I'm gonna go out tonight with my friends. She's like, no vayas a tomar porque ya sabes cómo se ponen y no quiero que estés like mal or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna drink. Damn well I was gonna drink. But yeah, she, like, I don't know, like, she would always say it, but like, she hadn't said it in a while. So I was like, I didn't even think about it in that moment, but now we look back and we were like, oh, my mom literally told me not to drink. Yeah. But anyway, and then so yeah, we went out that night, and like thinking about it, I'm like, bruh, that night was like so mid.
Really?
Like, so mid. It was a fun night, like quote unquote, you know what you would call a fun night, but like compared to, I guess, if you could call a night fun. Oh yeah, that night was like super mid. Like compared to like other nights where I had gone out, that was like one of the most mid nights where it was like, all right, like could have stayed home. It was okay. Yeah. It was fun. It was whatever. But it was like for that, I was like, yeah. So yeah, we went out. We were vibing. We finally were going home. Oh, and that night actually I was gonna drive too. I had offered to drive, and but my friend ended up driving. So, yeah, whatever. Basically, the night went on. We drank. She ended up driving home. We got into that car accident. Like she did that, and I was like, "What do you mean? Like, why would I do that?" And I told her, I was like, "I'm not gonna do that. Like, I can't do it." I was like, "It's not even my car." I was like, "I can't do it," and so that's another thing where I was like, "Ooh." And then after that, like, I remember I hit her up. I was like, "Hey, like, how are you? Like, how are you? How are you doing?" Like, maybe a few days after. Oh, not even that. It was like, it was because, right, like everything was in her car and I didn't have my phone. So I was without a phone for like a few days. And I was like texting her. I was like, "Hey, like, are you going to go to the impound to get like all of our stuff? Like, I need my phone." I think my car keys were in there. I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, it was my car keys because my car was still at the other house because initially we went to, me and friend both went in our cars to the couple's house, and then from there we went to in her car to the club. So my car was still over there, and I was like, "What if it gets towed?" Like, so I was like, "Oh, all my stuff is like there. I'm gonna need it." And I was like, "When are you gonna go to the impound?" But I did say like, "How are you?" first, like obviously. And so like a few days went by of like back and forth, almost like just coordinating. And when I finally went, I was in crutches because it was hard for me to do anything. I remember I couldn't even get out the car. It was a whole mission. Daisy went with me. It was a whole thing. But she basically just handed me my stuff and like didn't say anything and just walked away.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, that was weird, but all right, I let it go. And then I kept like asking her like, "Oh, how are you doing?" And then I think maybe the second or third message, I was like, "Hey," like, which was like a couple days apart. I was like, "Hey, I know like we're all going through this. Like, I know everyone's maybe experiencing it or processing it differently. We each have our own emotions. Whatever the case, I'm like, I just want to let you know I'm here for you. Like, I don't blame you because I really didn't blame her because it could have been me. I could have been the one driving. I could have been the one that hit. Like, it could, like, genuinely, it could have been me. So I didn't blame her at all. But she never answered for, like, I think it was, like, a month or two, if I'm remembering correctly. And then finally she had hit me up. She hit me up, and then that's when we got cordial again. But then I'm like, now time has passed, and it's like, even in the message, the long paragraph that I sent her, it was, I told her, like, if you don't want to talk right now, let me know, and like, we can catch up whenever you feel better. I was like, just let me know because I know we're all going through this differently. She didn't respond. So she could have been like, "Hey, not right now.
Maybe later. Yeah.
I'll hit you up when I feel like ready." Never. So I was like, so then where does that leave us as friends? I was like, I don't blame you. I understand. Like, I never blamed her because I know it could have been me, the one driving. So I was like, I don't blame her at all. But it's like, then you leave months of like no communication. And then when you do, it's kind of just to ask about a lawyer that I hired in order to pay my medical bills. It just leaves me in a weird spot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was just like, I do have love for her, but the way things turned out were just a little weird. Like I said, I don't blame her. I do have love for her. It's just the way things turned out. But yeah, so after that accident, I think I mentioned it in the last time we talked about it. Like, I was just praying to God that I was okay, that everyone was okay, because it was just, it was just like yeah, it's scary, bro. You wake up and you're like, am I literally gonna survive? Is this car gonna blow up? Like, is everyone okay? Like, it's a million things going through your head at that time.
I bet.
So yeah, I was just like, God saved me, bro, because there's no way I would have survived that without him. Like, I just believe that 1,000% in my heart. But yeah, like I said, that's like my life story up to that moment. That's where I started to truly like be like, oh, God is real. God loves me. He would not let me survive that if he didn't want to. And then like that's where I started believing more, I guess you could say. And then because I always knew God was real, but that was where I was like, oh, that was that like ooh, reality hit. And then from there was kind of figuring out like how I wanted to get back into a community, how I was gonna grow my relationship with God. Like, it is kind of like that, what do I do now? like what comes from here? And also that like, and then it goes back to that like age gap thing where our church doesn't really have young adults, you could say. And like so I was very in a weird position of like, oh, I do want to go back, but like everyone's 15, what am I gonna do? They're either 15 or 50 like, and married, and I'm like in between, like, what do I do? So that was going through my mind too. It's like, oh, like God is real, I love him and he loves me, and like I want a relationship, but like, where do I go? So I was figuring that out. That was another obstacle. I think it was like a full like about year, because then that's when we started talking. So that's that was a whole year of figuring that out too, where I was like, what am I doing? But and then I met you, and here we are. Dang. That's I'm just cut out all the crying. It's like half of the video. Literally half of it. Literally. What about you? Tell us your life story, the nitty gritty, the good, the bad, the ugly. I know.
I went to church and I'm here. Like, literally, like, no.
What people think. That's what people think.
That's what people think. No. Ew, it's weird.
See? I know.
Now that it's me, like, I'm like,
I was over here like, oh. It's hard to start.
It's hard. So I grew up in church. Like, obviously, I've been in church my whole life. I feel like when I was 13, right? That's when you start middle school, right? Like junior high.
Yeah.
Like 13. I think when I was 13, that's when I started distancing myself from God, and I was like I didn't like going to church anymore. More because
it's okay.
There was
drama.
There was drama at my church at that point, and I was becoming resentful of the church because I was very much like, you guys are being hypocrites. How are you calling them out? I'm sorry, but it's just like I'm trying to explain like my thought process a little bit, because I was like, how are you guys gonna go to church, but then you're gonna talk bad about me like behind my back? Like it didn't make any sense to me, and it like really hurt my feelings when I like would hear what people were saying, and like that was one of the things that made me distance myself from the church, like around that time. But then that is also when a lot of the drama at like my grandpa's house started, like with me, like with my aunts, when they would start like issues and stuff like that. And that is when everything started for me. And it took until, it's because I feel bad like talking about this. It's because I feel bad talking about like the past, because I'm over it, but like it's also like a really big part of my life.
Yeah.
But I know that I've grown from that, but I just don't like talking bad about people, even though they did me bad. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. It's just your experience, though. We've said it before. It's not, you're over it, you're past it, but it's what happened.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my heart jumped to my stomach. So a lot of the times when I was little, I would babysit my cousins all the time, and I was only 13. I was a child taking care of children. And I would do it because I loved my aunts, and obviously we all lived together, so I would help them out whenever they needed help. But the thing was that I felt as though they would throw it back at me, and they would take advantage of me all the time, because like I said, I was a child taking care of children.
Yeah.
And it would be for hours. Like it wasn't just like a quick like let me run to the grocery store. Like, no, it was like a good like 3-4 hours I was taking care of them, even more sometimes. And it was hard because I mean, like, no one was home. Like, it was me. It was like me and them. And that was a lot. And like around those times is when a lot of the arguments started happening with them. When I was like 14, one main argument, I think a big one was so with my grandpa's house, there was there's 4 bedrooms, right? And they had both moved out, and it was just like us. It was like my family and my grandparents. And I got, because my aunts used to share the 3rd room. And I got that room when they moved out. But then, like, a whole situation happened with them, like, where they were at, that when my aunts moved back in, and they kicked me out of the room. And I was like, bro, like, what the heck? And they did that to me, like, 3 or 4 times. Like, they did it to me a lot, that I was like, at the end, like, on the last time, like, when they did it to me before I finally got the room when I was 15, the last time they did it to me, I was so mad. I was like, bro, like, how are you guys gonna keep, like, putting me in, like, giving me my own room, but then you're gonna take it back from me? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I understand, like, okay, I didn't understand. I didn't understand why, because I felt like it was very rude in a way, because it's like, how are you gonna give something to me and then you're gonna take it away from me?
Yeah.
But I did it because when that happened, that's when my aunt had my little cousin, Ramiro. So I was like, okay, I was understanding about it because, like, she had the baby. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I really, like, I'm not gonna sit here and fight over something that's like inevitable. Like, you're gonna take the room from me. I gave it up, and I literally told my parents, I was like, I'm over this. Like, I'm done. Like, that was it. But then after that was like around, like, I was like 14. So I'm telling you, like, it was like a lot. So I was 14 when, like, all that was happening, and that's still, like, the arguments were still happening with them. Like, they would still, like, throw things in my face, like, things that would happen. Like, they would blame things on me, and I'm like, bro. And then when, like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna leave this in, but when they would tell my dad, one thing that really got to me is that my dad would, like, take their side. And it made me, like, really mad, because I'm like, bro, like, my dad was never home because he was working. And I don't hold that against my dad, because we are where we are because of how hard my dad works. But what I was upset was that he would just, like, he would listen to my side, but then he would just take their side. And I'm like, bro, like, what the heck? Like, you're just taking their side over, like, me in a way. And like, that made me grow, like, resentment a little bit, because I was like, come on. Yeah. Ew, not me about to cry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's okay.
But yeah, so that was that. And after, when I was 15 is when I finally got the room, because the agreement was that I was gonna get the room when I was 15, before my 15, and my grandpa, like he stuck to that, and he like redid the room for me, and I got the room like, I think that week of my 15 is when I got the room. So my pictures with my dress is like in that room after my grandpa finished it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's funny. But the arguments and stuff still didn't stop after that. The only difference is that now I had my own room, and I would close myself in my room, so it like made it worse because I would isolate myself. But you can say it was helping me, but it really wasn't. It really wasn't helping me at all. Because I got to the point where I would just like lock myself in my room, and I would stay in my room like all the time. Like I would not leave my room. Like it was rare. Like it literally got to the point where my aunt's baby daddy, he was like, dude, like you never come out of your room anymore. Like I never see you anymore. And I'm like, and that's for a reason, because I didn't like being out there when all of them were out there, like at all. I didn't like it because at the end of the day, like something would happen. An argument would start. And I'm like, bro, like it was annoying because then they would like throw me under the bus. Like they would just like use me, and it was like, I was flabbergasted because I was like, bro, like how are you gonna ask me to take care of your child? I'm taking care of your child. I have all these other things happening, and yet like you're gonna treat me like crap later. Like it wouldn't make sense. And I would still like, okay, I mean me, like I would say yes every single time they asked, but that's just because like that's
how you were.
That's like, how I am. Like I'm not gonna say no. And because I still love that kid. Like that kid, like he was always with me. Like, dude, the amount of videos and photos I have, like we were literally, if you look at them, it's insane. Like I was a child taking care of a child. Yeah. Like that's crazy. But like I love that kid. He was always with me, and even to this day he still tries to be with me as much as he can. Yeah. And I love him. But it was just, it's hard. And I think for me that's why my relationship with God was bad, because I never actually took the time to truly seek him like on my own, because I was too focused on like life. On like family problems, on like personal problems, and I'm like it was just a lot all the time. And I feel like it took me a long time for me to truly form a relationship with God. And even then, like it was still so bad. Like it didn't get better until we left. And I said that the first podcast, but it's true. Like there was just so much going on that I'm like I don't know how to explain it, because I feel like I don't want to put like a bad image of anyone out there. And I think that's maybe my problem. Like I'm censoring it, but it's more like I don't know. I've never talked about it like openly like this, and it's like it's hard for me to talk about. Ew.
It's okay. It's okay. It's your feelings, and that's valid. It is.
Now I know how you felt.
Yeah.
And I was over here laughing because I don't know, I got awkward, and I was like,
you're good.
And then now
I understand. Don't worry.
You're like, now I'm feeling awkward. You're like, I don't know what to Oh my gosh. No, it's just because it makes me sad that I had to go through that. And like I know my brothers also went through it too. But I feel like I tried to not show them a lot of that, but obviously like they heard everything because like we lived in the same house. Yeah. But I've never talked about it with them at all. But I think when trying to think.
It's okay.
I don't know what to say. I'm like, I don't. It's because.
It's because 6'7".
It's because it's hard to talk about, because I'm like, my life revolved around arguments. My life revolved around like all of that, and I never liked being a part of that. Like genuinely, I hated it. even to this day, like, I hate arguments.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do get in an argument, I will be, like, vocal. Like,
yeah.
Okay? Because when they would argue, it was yelling. Like, yelling. And I think that's, like, one thing I've tried to change. Like, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that me and my brothers, we haven't been doing it, but in the beginning when we moved out, it's what they would do. Like, when they would get mad, like, they would yell. Like, when something would happen, like, they would yell. And it's because, like, that's all they've known.
Yeah.
It was yelling. It was arguments like that. And they tried getting disrespectful with my parents because, I don't know, I can say that.
Mm-hmm.
But because my aunts were disrespectful to theirs. Like, because that's what they would see.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, like, they're not like that anymore. And I think it took a while for us, like, when we moved out to, like, see that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to say this. I have forgiven my aunts, my dad's sisters.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a relationship that I have. Like, I don't have a relationship with them anymore. More out of personal, like, mental safety in a way.
To protect yourself.
Yeah, to protect myself, that I choose to not have a relationship with them. Doesn't mean I'm not open to having a relationship with them ever in the future. Like, I am. Like, those are still, like, my dad's sisters. They're my aunts, like, no matter what. But at this moment, I still don't have a relationship with them. Just because it's not a plan that I have. But it's not something that I'm also like, no, I'll never have a relationship. Because I've forgiven them hands down for everything that's happened.
So if they reached out to you, like, hey, you want to have lunch?
Yeah, I think so. I think it might take a little bit for me, but I would be down. Because obviously, like, okay, yeah, it was a lot of bad memories, but I did have good memories with them. Like, we would have fun. Like, that's like where it actually, like, royally bugged me, is that we'd be having such a great time, then, like, randomly a flip switch and it's like, oh, now they're mad at me. And it's like, bro, like, what the heck is going on? Like, and that's, like, what would happen all the time. But, like, we would, like, joke around and we would have fun together. Obviously, we all lived together, but, like, randomly, like, they'd just be mad. And that was, like, I was like, bro, like, what the heck is going on? And then they would just, like, be, like, doing, like, the pettiest stuff. Then I'm like, bro, like, you're too grown. You two are grown to be doing all that. Like, I feel like they would try to, like, stoop to my level. Yeah. But I was never on that level. Like, I was never one to be petty, like, at all.
Well, you were also a kid.
Yeah, so if I was petty, I was a kid. But, like, no, like, I don't think I ever was. Okay, actually, maybe I was a little bit. But not like that. Like, I wouldn't, like, be rude or anything like that. But, I don't know. But that's, like, kind of my testimony. It took a lot for me to actually, decide to want to seek the Lord, just because I felt like there was so much wrong going in my life that I'm like, okay, like, this and this and this is happening. It's like, well, like, why is it all happening? But I feel like it's brought me to this moment, and I'm like, okay, it makes sense, but it also doesn't make sense. Like, it's still, like, there's parts where I'm like, bro, like, that's so dumb. But it's like,
so you think that was God? Well, it's for you, that was God, like, coming through, like, taking you out of that space.
Yeah. Genuinely, I don't know if I would have made it if I was still there. Like, actually, I don't think if I was still in that house, and as much as it saddens me and it makes me want to cry, if I was still in that house, I don't think I'd be where I am right now. Like, at all. Like, at all. I feel like, yeah, I tried to seek the Lord, but it was like, there was always, like, things that were blocking me. And I know he protected me from so much. Like, obviously, like, I know that. But it's also, like, there was a lot stopping me mentally from seeking him. And if I were to stay there, I don't think I would have. Yeah. I don't think I would have. I would have stayed with the same, like, mentality. I would have stayed with the same friends, too. Like, that, too. Like, I would have stayed where I was. And I think him taking me out of there did help me a lot.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think your testimony was better. Like, you said it way better than I did.
Oh my god, no, I went in 20 different directions.
I'm over here like, I cannot say. It's because, like, I'm getting stuck. Like, I don't know. I keep picturing it, and it's making me, like, it's like actually getting to me, and I can't.
Okay.
No, I can't. Like actually, I feel like I'm getting sucked back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
No,
so bad.
it's okay. It's okay. You said what you had to say. You don't have to go into other things if you don't want to.
It's
okay.
kind of like that was the main.
Yeah, exactly.
The main thing.
Yeah. No, I'm glad. And like you said, something about like sometimes you still are like, what the heck about certain things.
Mm.
It goes back to that, like, life with God. It doesn't make things easier. You're still gonna like go through things, but now at least we know who to run to.
Yeah, that's
true.
We didn't know who to run to.
So it's like, it does suck. I mean, but it's just part of life. It doesn't come without those tribulations, those like what moments, those like question mark moments. It just is. And like, we gotta keep pushing, because like, if this is where we are now, like compared to before, like in this moment where you're questioning this thing, in the future it's gonna be like, oh, okay,
it makes sense.
Yeah. So it's crazy. We went through, it's different things, it's different situations, but we both went through them to be where we are. And I like, it grew our relationship with God, and I feel like that's the main point of it. Like, God wants us here for a reason, and
yeah,
that's genuinely the biggest plus side. Like the main, how, I don't even know what to call it, reason, I don't know what to call it, but the best part about the whole thing is we realize that God loves us, that he is with us, that we have a relationship with him, and like,
it gets better.
That's it. Yeah,
it does. I feel like it does. Mm-hmm. Even though like it's still like, okay, obviously it's not like, oh, like perfect.
No, life is not perfect.
Life is never perfect. Yeah. And like, I know we still all go through, like, we still go through different like trials now, but I feel like it does get better than from where it was before.
Yeah,
like I feel like it gets better.
Also, like, we're not perfect. Like, I want to preface, or like kind of say, like, I might have left some things out of my stuff too, where if it comes back later, I'm not perfect. I have never claimed to be perfect in the past, now, or in the future. Like, I do not claim that. I'm trying to do better than what I have before.
Yeah.
And everyone has their own path, like, whether it's similar to mine, similar to yours, completely different. Everyone has their own path on how, if they want to, they are going to get a relationship with God. And if you stumble and you stray for whatever amount of time that is, or whatever, like, that's your path, and we shouldn't judge it. You shouldn't judge yourself. Just dust yourself back off and like, be like, all right, like, I'm gonna, what next? Like, how do I get back on the right path? And like, that's my opinion on that.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's a good opinion.
Yeah.
It's such a depressing episode. I know. We're about to start crying. Like, oh my gosh.
Literally.
Okay, it's not a depressing episode. Like, it feels depressing. Like, honestly, I feel like right now we've gotten into like a moment of sadness.
Literally, my glasses are all blurry from the tears.
But I feel like it's a sadness for what has happened, you know, and it's like, it sucks.
Yeah.
Actually,
everyone has their own stuff. Like, everyone has their own thing. Like, our feelings are valid. Everyone's feelings are valid. And obviously, like, almost reliving it, basically, it's gonna bring those feelings back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it did for me, actually.
Yeah. It does. It brings those feelings back, and it's tough because no one wants to go back to a place where you were not
a place
happy.
Where God took you out from.
Yeah. So we're just reliving it right now.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show, like, that these tears are not representing how we are right now. Like, the position we're in is, we're blessed, and like, we're in such a different space, and everything happens for a reason, and that could be you too. Literally.
Yeah. No, I literally, yesterday I was telling my dad, I was like, dude, because so they did baskets for Thanksgiving for all of his employees, and I was like, dude, would you have ever thought you would have been in like this position?
Mm-hmm.
Because oh my gosh, that's like this whole thing. But he was
Yeah.
talking to Joe, or I think it was my mom. He was talking to all four of us, and he was saying something how he's like, dude, like it's insane to think of like where he was to where he is now. And I was telling him, I was like, dude, like the way like you bless others out of the goodness of your heart is the way that the Lord is going to continue to bless you.
Right.
Because like he does it because he knows how it feels to be where people may be, you know, like he knows what it is to be there. And the Lord has brought him like so far that it's like insane. And like the same for us, like the Lord has brought us so far from where we were.
Yeah.
And it could have been like yours, like it was like it's just it's just different, you know?
Yeah.
But like he's brought us so far, and like there's still so much more to go. Oh my gosh, it's sad. But like there's just so much more to go that it's like we can't give up now because he has like amazing things planned.
Exactly.
But it's like it's crazy to imagine like where I was to like now. Like I can't picture it.
Exactly. Like we wouldn't have imagined this even.
No,
I wouldn't
years
have,
ago. Like 15-year-old me would have not.
Yeah.
I've imagined I'd be here. Like
I genuinely, I'm gonna bring it back to doubt, low key, but like I don't even know if it was doubt. I just didn't even think of like. I was always set on like, oh, my life is gonna be around parties and drinks and this and that and the other. Like, for me, it wasn't like, oh, I never thought, oh, I want to go to church. No, I was not. Like, I believed in God. I always believed in God. But I was never like, oh, I want to go to church. I want to, like, be so devoted or whatever. Like, to me, it was not like that. I was just like, no, I'd rather live a secular life and be partying. Like, but now I'm like, oh, no. Like, I cannot go back to thinking that. Like, I've thought about this before, like, just randomly, like, when I'm driving, I'm like, I can't, like, I, like, in my conviction, in my heart, in my soul, like, I can't go back to that because not only for conviction, but out of love. I'm like, bro, like, God loves me so much. He took me out of that, and I'm going to repay him by going back to it. Like, to me, that just doesn't make sense. Like, he did enough, like, dying on the cross for us. Like, why is me living according to the way that he wants me to live a bad thing? I don't know how to explain it. Like, how is that a sacrifice to me? It's not. I'm still living a good life, like, compared to what he did for us. Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense to go back. Like, it never will. Like, now, like, I look at things so differently. I'm like, I can't. I just cannot. But
it's the mind shift change. The mind shift. The mindset. Mindset change. Oh gosh. Are you ever feel like, like,
I don't know. I didn't get it either. Or, I mean, I didn't know the word. It's crazy.
Bro, I actually didn't expect this to cry.
Me either. Because I've said that story a lot of, like, I've said it. I've told it to people, but I don't know why I cried.
I don't think, well, I have to some people, but it's not like, I don't know, for whatever reason right now I felt like I was like going back.
Yeah, me too. I was like, whoa.
Wait, I was like, what did we pray for when we started?
I don't even know.
What the heck? No, like, actually,
it
made me sad.
It sucks.
It makes me sad to think about like 15-year-old me.
I think about that too. I'm like, oh my god, I think about that so much. I see little like pictures of me when I'm like 5, 6, 7, and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I could hug you. Like, I really do.
And tell them it's gonna get better. Like, actually,
it's just because I'm like, I never had like an older. I have my older brother, but we're 2 years apart. Like, it's not someone that also, like, they understand what I'm going through, but it's not someone older that can be like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, just okay. So anyway, I'm not gonna cry again.
No, okay. These are tears for what was, not what is. Okay?
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tears for what was, not what is. Because I feel like we're happy, we're thriving, we're doing good. I personally love where I am.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm in a great place.
Yeah.
The Lord has done amazing things. And bro, it literally, bro, you know how you were saying you're like when, oh my gosh, I'm over here blinking. The young adults, right? You're like, like when you were gonna start going, like you're like, I don't know, like if I could fit in.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy to think of like you fit in, like you've always fit in. It's just the doubt was getting to you.
I'm just 20 at heart. That's what it is.
And it like reminds me of Friday, like what they said, like the bond, the chemistry we all have as leaders, like you're right where you have to be, dude. Like there's like no doubt about it. Like that just goes to like
that's true.
to show you like you're right where the Lord was telling you to be.
Exactly.
Like right here.
Clock it, God.
But oh my gosh. Yeah. So
so cry with us.
Cry with us.
Yeah.
Let us know your testimony.
Yeah.
I mean, if you feel comfortable
sharing it.
It was kind of scary. It's like, you know,
it is. Yeah, literally.
It's a moment of release.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
it's a moment of release of all the emotions. So
thank you. Good. Thank you for hearing us out.
Yeah. If you have questions, you can let us know and we can answer.
Oh, we could do it like a Q&A.
We should. For the next one?
Yeah.
Oh. Sunday?
We'll figure it out. Anyway. Okay. We'll figure it out. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching us cry.
Thank you for listening to us.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, repost.
Thank you guys for watching us. Wait, we should give like a little...
What's today's Bible verse?
Oh, today's Bible verse of the day. We could say that, but then I'll say a different verse. Today's Bible verse is Matthew 10:20. For it is not you who will be speaking. It will be the Spirit of your Father speaking through you.
Amen.
Man. And then another one. One that I think is good is Psalms 56:3. But when I'm afraid, I will put my trust in you.
I like that one.
That's kind of short, actually.
They both were, but I like them both.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, guys.
Bye. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you guys next week at 12. Set your reminders and follow us on our socials.
Period. Clock it. Toodles. Besos.
Okay.
Adios. Buenas noches.
Okay.